Sean, what is going on, brother? So I got this video here for your business and your website, and it's going to be giving you some very useful information on how to grow, how to keep growing, and to basically get to where you want to be. So this video is going to cover 3 points, right? And that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'll show you the opportunity to take any steps for your business and why it's going to be so important that you begin doing these things one way or another. So first things first, right, is content. Now with the front of your page, Google generally likes to see on the home page 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, right, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want to be found for. For an example, some of your keywords could be, epoxy flooring, Freeport, Illinois, right? Or garage coating, Freeport, Illinois. Let's see, polished concrete, Freeport. The list goes on and on and on, right? Your services plus city that you want to rank in, and that would be a keyword. Now, I got your website here in a word counter, and we see that you're at 162 words on the front of the website. So I got also one of your competitions, which is, concretecoatingroxford.com. And I'm going to tell you why they're your top competition right now here in a little bit. But let's see where they're standing at on their home page. We can see that they're at 406 words. So you're going to want to go ahead and get that up to 1,500 words. One, Google considers your website an authority once you hit that point, so they'll crawl your page more often. And two, you want to get as many keywords as you can in on your home page. You're going to see here soon what I'm talking about more on those keywords. So if we go into a tool called Airs that I use and pay for monthly, it gives me more in-depth gives me more in-depth data on websites and competitions. There are free tools out there that you can use, Sean, but this is just what I use to give it all in one. Now, we see here the keywords that Google's picking up for them. Let's look and see what keywords they're being picked up for. So if we go in here and we look, we can see that these are the keywords, right? This would be a good one for you if you were wanting to get some business in Rockford, Illinois. We see that, oops. Sorry about that. Let me go back. So we see that basically 60 people alone are searching for epoxy floor in Rockford, Illinois a month. And that's just a month, right? And then this KD is on a scale of 0 to 100. So the lower that this number is right here, the faster you can rank for it, the easier it is, and the quicker you get this amount of people into your website. This amount of traffic that they're getting to the website just for this one word alone. And then this is the position organically. When I say organically, right here, right? So anyways, these are some of those keywords that you would want to use. This is their position for it, and then this is the amount of people searching for it. Now, let's go on to the second point I have, and that's going to be a backlink. Now, a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to SS Concrete Coatings website right here. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing other websites vouching for you. The best example that I can give of this, brother, is in Google's eyes, it's literally like a popularity contest where the person with the most websites pointing back to their website is winning that contest, right? So if we go over here to my tool Errors, we see that your website only has 6 backlinks and 3 other websites pointing back to your page. If we go over here to Concrete Coating Rockford's website, we see that they have 169 backlinks and 14 referring domains. It's pretty spammy actually, so they're not doing too great on their end, but nonetheless they're winning that popularity contest like I was talking about. The idea is though, if it works for them, then of course why wouldn't it work for you? And we can go in and see exactly what websites they are getting links from. So these are the websites they're getting links from. There they are right there. And then this number right here is called domain rating. So this is on a scale of 0 to 100 as well. And the higher this number is right here, the more power that Google is giving this website right here. So you want to have those higher power websites linking back to your website because they'll give you more power and they'll start ranking you a lot quicker and faster for those keywords that we were talking about. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal. So it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. And you do not want to have DR ratings like this, you know what I mean? All right. So the last point that I'm going to have for you, let's look over here in the Google Map Pack section, is Citations. Now, I'm not too sure if you have a Google business profile set up, but if you don't, you'll want to have it set up or get someone to set it up for you because ranking is really important for these as well. So anyways, a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here on your Google business profile. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pick here, which is extremely important for local businesses, Sean, since we do know that they can generate huge amounts of revenue for you. For an example, if someone were to look for an epoxy coating company in Freeport, Illinois, you want to be in that top 3 right there, right? Nobody's going to click more places or more businesses or go to the second or third page to look for them. So these citations, right, they're including directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and then there's hundreds of others you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, on your Facebook business page, right, you would want to put your business name, address, and phone number on your Facebook business page, and Google would count that as one citation. So then you have, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, the list goes on and on and on, right? But you get the idea. And the idea is that your brand begins to be found all over the internet by Google, and the larger your online presence is, then the more Google trusts you and your website. And once Google starts to see you more often than these cats right here, then they're going to rank you a lot higher than them and a lot quicker than them, above them, right? So that's the 3 points, and I'm going to go a little bit further into depth for you in that, I see that you are in Freeport, Illinois, and the reason why I said your top competition is, Concrete Coatings Rockford is because they're so close to you right there in Freeport. If you're wanting business in another area, you can't unfortunately make a Google business profile for that area. But what you can do is start showing up right here in this section for it, which brings in a lot of revenue as well. You want to take up as much real estate as you can. So I would, if I were you, I'd be thinking about what all areas do you want to service? You know what I mean? Do you want to service Clinton? You want to service Rockford? Is that where you want to get business from? How are you going to grow? You know what I mean? There's only so much business in general that you can get in Freeport as it's a smaller area before you start expanding to, Davenport, Clinton, Rockford. And that can all be done with those 3 points alone that I talked about you. Now, let's look at why those 3 points are going to be so important for your business and why you're going to want to go ahead and start doing that, Sean. So if we look at your website, right, we see that you only have one traffic, which is not a problem other than it's just not generating leads like you want it to. If we look at Concrete Coatings Rockford, we see that they're getting 55 people to the website, and that's with doing a mediocre job at what those 3 points alone I talked about. Now, let's say that this was your website, right? And even if you're doing a mediocre job, you're getting around 55, 60 people to your website a month. Let's say of those 60 people, 55 people that are coming there, let's say only 15 pick up the phone and say, hey, Sean, I got this job I need done. And then you only close out half of those 15 people. Well, that's 7 new jobs a month based off of these 3 points alone, right? I don't know what your current revenues are for for your business are, but I know that the profit revenue from this would be, from 7 more jobs, would be a whole lot better. And so, yeah, that's what I do for a living. And I'm making this video from, just to help you start generating more leads online, start growing the business, whatever you decide to do, even if we talk after this or if we don't, this information nonetheless is pertinent and very valuable for you to start going forward with your business. And I remember you saying that, y'all had great growth and you're just looking for ways to keep it steady stream of leads coming in. Well, SEO is what that does. I know that this is a seasonal service industry and that the off seasons come, right in December, January, February, and then, up in March. So what SEO does is it keeps that steady. You stay ranking in the number 1 and things of that nature, and that's how that works. That's pretty high level of it. Of course, I can make an hour video going into the details of it, but this is high level of exactly what you need to do. Your business is the vehicle, SEO, and all those points that I pointed out would be the gas in getting you exactly to where you want to go. And then it's limitless as to where you can grow. So, yeah, if you want some more information, or if, find yourself wanting to talk a little more, reach back out to me, Sean. Would love to talk. If not, that's all right as well. I do hope that this video helped, and I hope you have a great evening, brother. Best of luck to you, and God bless.